welcome to Easy to Keto. If you're new to this channel, this is where I share my vegetarian keto recipes. And I try to go vegetarian because I'm a vegetarian, but I do cook non-vegetarian as well because my husband is on keto and he definitely eats anything and everything. So please take a few seconds to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so that every time I post a new video, you will be the first to know. But anyway, today we are going to make hummus. Now everybody loves hummus, and I know hummus is one of those keto approved dips or spreads, but it really still has some level of carbs in it. So until recently, I was not aware of this wondrous new product that I've come across, and it's Lupin. Now this Lupin bean is basically a legume. It's like your garbanzo beans, chickpeas. Has a similar taste, has a similar consistency, but it's got this amazing carb count. It's got literally net 1 carb for 1/3 of a cup dry of this Lupin bean. So I got this from my local Costco. If your Costco has it, great. Otherwise, if you can find it somewhere else, please, if you're a vegetarian, especially on keto, this is gonna be a lifesaver for you because not only is it very low carbs, it's very high protein. So again, that serving size of a 1/3 cup, it has 16 grams of protein. So you will be set on your protein count. So this is a super simple and very quick recipe. So I have my ground Lupin bean here. I have 1 cup of water in a microwave safe bowl. And I'm gonna take half a cup of dry Lupin, and it's granular like this. I'm just gonna pour that in there. And to that, I have half a teaspoon of Himalayan Pink Salt. That's the initial amount of salt I'm gonna add, and then I'm gonna taste it when we're actually making the hummus. We're gonna taste it and adjust later. Go ahead and give that a good mix and get everything incorporated in there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over to my microwave and I'm gonna microwave it on high heat for 3 minutes. And that's all it takes to cook the Lupin. Alrighty, that is 3 minutes. Let's take a look at this. And check that out. The Lupin is fully cooked and it's absorbed all of that water and it's ready for us to use. So I've got my blender right here, and first thing I'm gonna do is pour all of this Lupin in there. And once that's in there, this is half a teaspoon of cumin powder. I'm also gonna take about half of a lemon, squeeze that in there, and I'm just straining it so it catches all the seeds. And this is absolutely to taste. So if you like your hummus on the tart side, you can add more or you can scale back and use less. I also have 1 clove of garlic. I'm just gonna roughly cut that in and drop that in there. And now an important component of hummus is tahini, which is sesame seed paste. And here's a little trick. I usually buy this big jar of tahini, and whenever you open the jar, all the heavy tahini is at the bottom and there's a lot of oil at the top, and it's really, really hard to kind of mix it at that point. So what I do is in my fridge, I store my bottle upside down. And then when I need it, I put it upright and open it, and that way it's kind of already pre-mixed. Okay, so I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of tahini in here. And this is also to taste. Some people like the flavor of sesame, and if you do, you can add a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more, but about 1 to 2 tablespoons should be good. And finally, I have some extra virgin olive oil. Now this, usually you can eyeball it, but if you want, you can measure it also. Probably a couple of tablespoons should be enough. Again, you can use as much or as little as you like. I'm gonna start with about 2 tablespoons. And I also have just some plain water here. I'm gonna add just a couple of tablespoons of that as well. Again, you may or may not need to add a little, depending on if you want your hummus really, really thick or if you want it a little bit runny. And we're gonna go ahead and blend this. Okay, let's take a look. There we go. And you can actually try this a little bit and check the consistency as well as the salt and lime. And it's actually tasting really good. I'm gonna grind it just a little bit more because it is a little bit on the grainier side, but I want it really smooth. Again, it's your preference. I'm also gonna add just a little pinch of salt, a little bit extra because I like it salty. And let it go again. Okay, so let's take a look. Now I did add about 2 more tablespoons of water, just so it'll help me grind really nicely, and 1 more tablespoon of olive oil. But look at this. It's beautiful. It's a very smooth consistency. Give it another taste. Now, if I didn't know any better, that is actual hummus. It tastes so authentic. You will never know that it's not chickpeas that you've used. Super delicious. And we're gonna go ahead and plate this. Look how beautiful and creamy it looks. Make little indentions in there. That's just for the effect. And I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle some extra virgin olive oil over the top. Little sprinkle of paprika. And something green, just because. And there you go, that is our keto, low carb hummus. So if you enjoy low carb, keto recipes, especially vegetarian recipes, be sure you hit that subscribe button and subscribe. That way you will always know every time I post a new video. But remember, it's easy to keto if you know how. Thanks for watching. Bye.